Albert says, I am old enough to remember baseball's peak popularity, and I never in my wildest dreams believed there would be WNBA players doing card numbers that are better than any MLB player. I mean, Albert, we are in a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I am feeling good about women's basketball. Like, yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, we've seen this just a growth spike. Like the talent has been there, right? Been making noise. Uh, you needed the attention, and we got the attention now, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna continue to see big time numbers when it comes to buying and selling cards of players, and we're just gonna continue to see just the attention rise and rise and rise and rise, because women's basketball, in my opinion, in America right now is the most exciting sport. Now, I am biased. Absolutely. I am biased about that. But if you look at the organic promotion of the game, and you look at what people are saying online, the reason why Caitlin won, the athlete of the year is because of the sheer amount of attention. She was the most talked about American player in America this year. And because of that, so too was the WNBA and the women's NCAA bigger than everything else. We're in a new day. Everyone is talking about it. The fact that you have these podcasters who maybe I'll get to it. I don't know. I don't even know if I really want to talk about the conversation, but like the fact that you have these podcasters saying the wildest of things, constantly trying to mention the WNBA, constantly trying to mention some of the big name players in the WNBA, like a Caitlin, like a Asia, like an Angel. The reason why is because women's basketball drives numbers. It drives numbers, guys. We could not say this, a couple decades ago. We couldn't say this. I mean, I was watching, and some of y'all was watching too, but the masses were not watching. The masses were not talking about it. Now we have gotten to the point where women's basketball is internet fodder, where women's basketball is great commentary to talk about on TV because you're going to get ratings, right? It's a new day. It is a new day. And of course that comes with some negatives, right? That comes with trolls, that comes with terrible takes being had, because the more terrible take, the more money you make. Like it just is what it is. So like, yes, it has negatives to it, but the positives is that, hey, women's basketball is here. Women's basketball is here, man. It is the most exciting sport in America right now. It is. And yes, of course, the actual most exciting sport is the NFL. So this is not me saying the WNBA is bigger than the NFL or anything like that, but this is saying that the momentum that the WNBA has, that women's basketball has, is bigger than the NFL. Of course, not in sheer numbers, because NFL is bringing 20 million people to watch the Christmas games, right? So like that's not, in terms of numbers, no, but in terms of just sort of the rise of it, yes, it is. So yeah, I think it's great. And I am absolutely happy about it. I'm happy about it. Whoa! Shout out to Greatland. Shout out to Greatland Clark fan for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. I like what you did with your name. That's pretty funny. Anyway, thank you so much. Hold on, it went away. Thank you so much for your comment, and your super chat says, keep up the great work, Quita. You are the best WNBA commentator on YouTube. Well, salute to you. Thank you so much. I love what I do. I love what I do. Like, guys, I could have been doing this 10 years ago, 15 years ago when I first got on, I've been on YouTube for a long time, but but like I wasn't making videos, right? But like I just love the game. I love the game of women's basketball. I've been rocking with the game of women's basketball for forever. I finally got the confidence to start making videos about it. And the thing I love the most is that I was able to hop on before the real rise of women's basketball. I mean, it was rising, but like before the wave heard around the world, before like the whole LSU versus Iowa thing. I've been making videos, and I think it's awesome that like I was able to get on the not ground floor, but like because the ground floor would have been like forever ago, but I was able to get in sort of early-ish on in terms of making videos, and we've sort of grown together, and I love that. I make content all about the things that I love. I love women's basketball. I love to talk about it. Not all the time will you all like what I say, but my hope is that even if you disagree with what I have to say about a topic, that you all see that I am coming from a place of actual understanding about the game. I am coming from a place of actual knowledge of someone who is actually trying to grow the game. In the videos that I put out, like I know certain videos I put out will not get views. Like the recap I put out earlier today of yesterday's games, I know it's not gonna get views. Like I know that it's going to be a 10 out of 10. One of the worst videos in terms of views that I will put out, this sort of second half of the year. I know people are not gonna watch it. But the reason why I put out that recap is because there was some fantastic games yesterday. Some absolutely fantastic games. And I know that a lot of people didn't watch those games. And I wanted to make sure to give some respect, give some highlights to these players who played their butt off yesterday. I wanted to talk about the 2 buzzer beaters that we saw for St. Mary's. A team that y'all have probably never heard of. A team that honestly I had not heard of until yesterday. Until I saw clips and I was like, "Whoa, what the heck? Let me go back and let me check this out." Right? Like so I put out that video knowing that, you know what? I'm going to take a couple hours, get in on these games, make a recap, put it out there, and I know it's probably gonna cap out at like 1,200 views, right? Like no one's really gonna watch. Anything I have that mentions, Angel or a Kennedy or a Caitlin or something like that, people will watch that stuff. But like there's a lot of other stuff that people will not watch, but I find it valuable for the game of women's basketball. The reason why I do what I do, yeah, sure, I want views. Absolutely. Sure, would I love to do this full time? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I want to grow the game. And the way that you grow the game is by telling the stories that matter. Telling important stories of players, teams, of just various things in the culture of women's basketball that is valuable and important to talk about, regardless of if it gets views or not. And that's one of the things I do here. Because this is not my full-time thing, I don't have to worry about, views. No. I do this because I love it. I do this because I think somebody has to. And somebody has to sort of do it in a way that actually respects these players, that actually is done in a way of just actual joy of the game. And so that's what I do. And I thank you all so much for your support, because yeah, this channel is awesome. I love it. But it's awesome because of you guys. Like you guys are awesome. Like the ones that are rocking with me on a random Sunday as we talk about women's hoops, right? Like it's awesome. Like the people who randomly will watch the videos featuring teams that they'd never heard of, right? You guys are awesome, and I really do appreciate your support.